All right, we're going to head over to cage 2. I can see loaded in here in pink, BotCat facing off against T3. T3 here run by Toby. King Toby, Tobytopia. All right, our truck driver from Kentucky. Facing off against BotCat, driven by, built by Michael Fitzgerald here.
Now, the winner of this fight is going to go on to fight Kamino.
Ooh, Kamino's a robot that's already qualified. That is a tough draw.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
We've got the egg beater spinner of BotCat facing off against the horizontal of T3.
Big hits right off the bat. T3 really digging in with those hits. You can...
Oh, all right, Ricky, fun fact as well, all right?
Hit me with it.
Toby has put a bounty on his own weapon. If you're able to kill his weapon, he'll pay you 50 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, Toby's come around to the other side of the cage because Brett has blocked his view. But it looks like BotCat is dead.
Yep, that is the end of that match by tap out.
3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Away
now,
we
Ricky,
go.
as you'll remember, King Toby here with T3.
Oh, huge hit.
Huge hits. He's promised a $50 bounty to the first person to kill his weapon.
And he may be paying out.
Aaron
Nope.
Taggart here and Kamino.
No, that weapon is still spinning.
Wow. The weapon came back. This weapon is unkillable, Ricky.
What happens when an unkillable weapon meets an unstoppable wedge?
Wow. Toby here, our truck driver turned combat robot builder. He fights all over the Midwest.
I like to think of a big rig pulling up and just dropping combat robots out the side.
Huge hit. Kamino's now on its head. You can see that weapon on Kamino still running. It's still very, very dangerous. Toby's got to be careful.
Wow.
Or not. Just
Why be
weapon
careful
on
when
weapon,
you can
Toby.
be murderous?
I guess weapon on weapon is like when you can really trust that your weapon is going to stay alive.
Basically, I'm not seeing a lot of movement from Kamino. I am seeing a Brett interaction there. Oh,
wow.
What hits.
Huge hits here from T3.
T3 must just be intentionally trying to break that weapon at this point. It's got free range of its opponent and still is hitting the front wedge.
Wow.
Why?
Incredible.
I love it, but why?
Every single time that Toby continues to make engagement, he keeps this fight going.
Oh, that is a bent wedge.
Bending up the wedge and putting it straight into that egg beater.
You hear that jingle jangle, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, and every time the jingle happens, you see sparks flying. That's that egg beater just slowly more and more hitting into that wedge.
That's the sound that my car makes on the freeway. Is that concerning, Ricky?
I'm very concerned for you. I'm amazed you got here. I'm glad you did, but look, the weapon is down on T3.
What?
It happened.
Has Aaron done it?
The weapon is halfway through the top plate of that robot.
Oh, I see.
Look at the deflection.
Toby's killed his own weapon, Ricky. He's going to have to pay himself $50.
You know that there's some tax implications there.
Yes, let's hope that the IRS is not watching this live stream. Toby, you might be committing tax fraud here by paying yourself. As we enter the last 10 seconds, we're going to limp here to the end. Toby's drive is great. He's punched through his own top plate, which I'm going to say technically not a weapon kill. I think he killed it himself.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow, look at that.
We got to hand it also to Toby. That fight could have been over very quickly.
Yeah, Toby kept it alive. You know, Kamino, not a lot of movement from Kamino for most of that fight. That was super destructive.
It really, yeah.
Especially, it makes me so happy to see a horizontal doing well. I feel like if you bring a horizontal to, you know, an egg beater fest.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but look at that hit. Wow. So Kamino really did get some really good hits in here.
Yes.
It just couldn't stand up to the longevity of P3's attacks.
Yeah. I think when Toby pulled up that plow, that was really the turning point in this fight.
I don't think that was the turning point. I think that was the seal the deal moment.
That was the seal the deal. Yeah, all right. Got it.
Yeah. I think the turning point was as soon as the drive started to go down on Kamino.
That's true.
That he could have stood back. He could have said, you know, I'll limp my way to victory. Instead, he put on a great show for the entire 3 minutes.
I'm gonna ask. I gotta know from Toby whether he's paying out that bounty here.
I don't know. I'm really interested to see too, because he cut probably 2/3 of the way through his own top plate.
We've got a unanimous judges decision here for King Toby and T3. Oh, this is a really good fight here for Cage 6. T3 from Tobytopia, King Toby, our truck driver from Kentucky, and facing off against Erebus. Erebus, driven by Mark Kensberg, and Mark is he works for Ferrero Rocher, makers of Nutella. Wait, is that correct? I'm doing this completely off of memory. Oh my gosh, Erebus already like on its head.
This one looks familiar.
Erebus is it's a really cool. It's like a switchback or like Whiplash-esque kind of robot. It's a lifter and a spinner. Mark's done a great job with this robot.
That's so cool. I wish I could do stuff like that.
Now King Toby here, Tobytopia, he's put out a $50 bounty to the first person who can kill his weapon, which I'm gonna say bold move there, Toby. And so far, it remains uncollected. His weapon's been running the entire day.
Nice.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Evan, you know, a $50 bounty kind of sounds like one of the things you'd be interested in.
I was going to say, if Shredder was here, I'd take him on that offer.
Heck yeah.
I would even do the weapon and the drive. Like, want me to keep going? You know, tapping out's an option, right?
No, yeah, exactly.
Let's tell him no tap out.
It looks like Erebus is dead. So that was a win there for T3.
Sepiol versus T3.
This looks like we have two horizontals going against each other. This is always entertaining to watch. Lots of bouncing.
Lots of bouncing. Some sparks will likely be had.
I do like the mini-bot rules at Robot. You get a weight bonus for having a second robot. For horizontals like this, it's actually really good because a little 1 pound wedge can still help the fight. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, it's interesting. It can definitely help you, but let's say, you know, your opponent decides to go directly for your mini-bot first and gets a good hit on it. That damage is not superfluous. That counts against you. So you have to make sure if you're going to use a mini-bot, it's a...
I think they managed to hit each other's pulleys because they're both down and both locked.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, so two horizontals going at it. Sometimes this is bound to happen. 1 in a million. And now it's like two angry rams just headlocking. Trying to fight for maybe the love of the mini-bot. I don't know.
Well, but now you get to see whose robot's got the better backup plan.
Yes. You know what? I love that. I love that because everybody's got a plan A. I'm going to judge you on your plan B.
Yeah.
And I don't know who has a better plan B right now. It's a lot of pushing.
Yeah, so when you get into a fight like this where your weapon's down and you're stuck in a pushing match, I think the best way to the thing to try to do is to get pins. It's maybe not the most exciting thing, but it's going to make it very clear to the judges that, hey, I'm in control of this fight. I'm being aggressive.
Yeah, pins are your best hope.
Exactly.
So we just got word from the judges. In the last fight versus Chubby Unicorn and Sombra, the winner is Chubby Unicorn. So Chubby Unicorn will continue on in their quest for December. I do believe that was the second loss for Sombra today.
You know, that's unfortunate for Sombra, but if you want to advance, you got to win the fights, and he had some troubles in that fight. So.
Yeah, and I think he's going to go back home and realize, what some of the issues with his bots were, and I can guarantee he will be back here in early 2023 on a mission for December, stronger than ever. So,
looks like he's got him stuck up on the wall. That's a great look for trying to control the fight.
yeah. Yeah, the interesting thing about the cage design here in Norwalk is that we do have these little lips, and it's perfect for little hanging stockings on the mantle.
Is that what we call it, hanging a stocking when a robot gets stuck up?
I just made that up.
I think you should stick to it. I like it.
I'm gonna stick with it.
It is fun too, because you also have the rule where Brett can get you down, so
Right.
we still get to see them keep fighting. In a fight like this, mix and match, but a lot of the other fights, having the house robot that can keep extending the fight is a lot of fun.
I know in the very early days of NHRL, it was a point of contention that we would have on sticks.
T3 versus Venti Waspachino.
Nice.
Oh my goodness,
Kind of
that's a
sounds like a
mouthful.
Starbucks order.
Yeah, soy foam, please.
Ooh, so we got 2v2.
Things will probably get very confusing here in just a moment.
Ooh, 2 big collisions.
Thankfully, one team, it looks like, did color coordinate.
Yeah, that is nice. Wow. A lot of collisions. Good match. Everyone's going for the shots.
It's one of those fights where you just kind of got to drink everything in because it's really hard to follow.
This reminds me of like bumper cars at an amusement park.
Right. Yeah, someone is definitely going to leave here with probably a bruised ego and probably a bruised hip.
Yeah. Ooh, Mini Purple, I think is... Ooh, Purple just took a huge hit to the wall.
Oh, one of the wheels is
Yeah, the
completely
rubber's kind of
sheared.
going off.
Just a wheel flap at this point.
Yeah. Ooh,
I
big
think
hit.
we might have just lost the light.
Yeah, it feels like the light went down.
You can never tell if it's the camera that got damaged, a light that got damaged, or if I'm maybe concussed.
But I gotta say, the durability of all 4 bots on this is incredibly strong. They're all showing good stamina.
Oh, there's something just painful to watch about a bot that is down to 2 half wheels.
Yeah, but they're still going, which is great.
Right. It's the spirit is willing, but the bot is tired and maimed.
Match is coming to an end pretty soon.
Just tire debris all over box 6.
Yeah, there's still some stuff.
We have an emergency titanium stream cleanup happening.
We're gonna go to a grudge match in Cage 2.
8, 7, 6.
But what's happening?
Could be
4,
Warheart.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I
2,
can't see the other bot.
1.
No.
Fight, robots, fight.
Warheart is so fast. Oh, and that was the winner of the bot rumble, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. Ow.
Oof.
Lovely.
I love any hit where both bots immediately fly in opposite directions.
Yeah, and when all the weapons turn off after the hit too, makes it just that much better.
Preferably, I like it when the weapons stay on, but
But there's more drama, you know, when the weapons just like immediately shut off.
and that horizontal blade does not quit. Whoa, okay, all right, sending itself flying, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice yourself a little bit. I don't know that Warhard is coming back from this. If it were me, I would start the countdown.
Yeah, I think that might be coming here pretty soon. We'll see the refs thinking about it. Oh, nope, never mind. The ref's opening the door. So he's either counting down or the fight has already been called.
It looks like that is it.